And welcome back to another battle video. So this is my Seismitoad Pyroar deck, and I believe it's going up against it's Landorus, Mewtwo, Garbodor, with a couple of Seismitoad. So Landorus, Mewtwo, Garbodor is with even a couple of Lucario thrown in. It's been kind of what's been getting all the talk, especially with Furious Fists and all the fighting support. But Seismitoad EX is probably my favorite card out of the Furious Fist set as far as playability. Just bringing item lock back, essentially on your turn one. Yeah, so... well, that and the Landorus, like I said, it's been getting a lot of hype lately. Been increasing in price a lot lately, and it's weak to water. So really just perfect for Seismitoad. As you can see, my starting hand is okay. I have the Seismitoad, I have a Litleo, and I decided to go ahead and get my Mewtwo out, just assuming that this is Landorus Lucario Mewtwo. I haven't seen, obviously, his Seismitoad hit the field yet. And there we go. I went ahead and attached the fire to my Litleo, because there's really, I'm hoping for that DCE attachment for the Seismitoad to get the item lock there, and hopefully I'll get it on this next end. That's assuming that he doesn't Colress into 4 for a switch and a DCE. Doesn't look like he has it, so neither one of us have gotten the lock on our opponent yet. Oh, and I can computer search for the DCE, but that would leave me with an absolutely dead hand, and I really don't want to do that. So we just end, and we're able to get into it, as well as get another Pyroar and Seismitoad out. I'm sorry, another Mewtwo and Seismitoad out, as well as get the Pyroar. So I'm only hitting him for 60 right now. Well, I shouldn't say only for 60. I'm doubled because of the weakness, so I'm hitting him for an amazing 60 right now. Still 3-shotting him, but this gives me some time to build up my bench too. And I see that he runs a max potion, probably just a 1 of tech, so that's no longer anything I need to worry about. Puts another Seismitoad out there. He does have a Mewtwo out there. But with my double bench Mewtwo, I'm in a better position to instigate a Mewtwo war. My hand doesn't look so bad. I think I'll be benching that Litleo and then Colressing for 12. And, oh yeah, pretty much almost anything I want is right here. I think I decided to laser him because if he doesn't retreat, he will be dying or getting knocked out going into my turn. After I Quaking Punched as well. Now, I'm tempted to try and whittle my hand down a little bit with that Ultra Ball, but I don't necessarily want to throw out anything I really see. I'm going to go ahead and attach that fire to the Pyroar, getting it ready to go, because so far he has not been able to get a Garbodor Floatstone out. Obviously, you can't get a Floatstone out as long as I have the item lock on him, but I would have expected to see at least a Garbodor hit the field by now. But he's still got plenty of time, and until then, I don't really need to worry about my Pyroar too much. I'll just sit here and manually build him up. And I am end out of a pretty amazing hand. He lasers me. Yep, and he wasn't able to get out, so he does get knocked out going into my turn, which gives me a fresh Pokemon that I can work on. Wow, out of this huge hand, I don't have a single supporter. So, I think I just, attach, I have so many. I'm gonna go ahead and attach the Mewtwo. Just trying to maybe provoke, a Mewtwo war. And I decide to, I think, double switch here to get out of the poison. With Poison Verbank, that 30 is doing a significant amount to me. And then I just Quaking Punch to get the item lock back on. I'm at 110, but no longer poisoned. Yeah, which leaves me 60. So he essentially has to laser me again to get the knockout this turn. Essentially, I got another turn because of that double switch. So he wasn't able to get another laser, so he just hits me for another 30. But does have the item lock on me now. So, ooh, I did get the DCE. Now, question is, do I want to attach to the Pyroar and just get ready? Or do I want to attach it to the Mewtwo that doesn't have anything on it and really try and provoke a Mewtwo War? It looks like I go with the Pyroar, since he still doesn't have Garbodor out, Quaking Punch him to item lock him for another turn, knowing that my Seismitoad is about to get knocked out. And as you see here, he's putting the DCE on his Mewtwo now. You does see that 2 of my DCEs are in play and not on a Mewtwo, so that probably makes him feel a little bit better about a Mewtwo War. We finally see that Trubbish evolving into Garbodor, and I'm sorry, I must have missed something, and I was off by 10. Oh yeah, Seismitoad has 180 HP. My bad. So yeah, that double switch essentially saved me. Yeah, it still saved me the 1 turn, but yeah, and nothing in that hand, so I just ended away to get another hand. There's really nothing that I'm worried about at this point. I know I'm about to lose that Seismitoad, but I feel like I've got enough energy spread on other things, and I still have a lot of options. And once this item lock goes away, I'll have even more options. Now, I do see a catcher coming up here, but he goes for the Litleo. He still doesn't have a, well, yeah, I'm just thinking to myself if I should have, yeah, no, as soon as I started attacking with Pyroar, the item lock would have been gone, and I have a feeling a Floatstone would have hit that Garbodor. I think the only reason I've been in this so far is that item lock has been preventing that Garbodor from getting out too fast. So nothing too big in my hand, so I feel safe just Junipering it all. I'm gonna go ahead and evolve to this Pyroar, since he still doesn't have the Floatstone. I don't have a switch, not that I could use it anyways because of the item lock. And I go ahead and attach to the active in the hopes that he doesn't have a Floatstone. If he does have a Floatstone, which we see there, still not a huge loss. I still have plenty of attackers ready to go. And he ends me, so... and this is a little surprising. Okay, so he's retreating. He switched and retreated back to the a clean Seismitoad with the DCE on him. Knocks out that Pyroar since its ability is no longer in effect. And I decide to promote my Mewtwo. I'm going to go ahead and attach, and then we'll end right back. And yeah, I'm just going to do 80 to him. I think what I'm trying to do here is is try and provoke him into a bit of a Mewtwo War. And I guess bluffing a bit that my hand well, yeah. My hand is not that great as long as he keeps up the trainer lock. Now, I see that fully powered Landorus in the back. And what I'm hoping he does is he brings it up and blows up my Mewtwo and has to discard all that fighting energy. If he does that, he's going to be stuck in the active for a little while, and that might give my Pyroar and Mewtwo a little bit longer to work. But we see a Karina pulling the laser off of that, putting a Floatstone on the Seismitoad, and okay, we're actually going to see, I think, Landorus, is he going to just blow up Mewtwo? No, even though he has all that energy on, he decided to take out the Seismitoad on the bench instead with Hammerhead. Well, so this is interesting now, because now he's broken the item lock, and I haven't used my megaphone yet. I decide to go do a little something different. I attach the muscle band. We're gonna retrieval, and I think attach. Yeah, I've got enough to. Okay, I decided to attach to the Seismitoad. I was thinking I should have just attached to the Mewtwo in case he brought up another Mewtwo. But either one works. I know I'm going to lose this Mewtwo, but he still has to take one more prize. And by taking out that Mewtwo that didn't have any damage on him, I think it kind of caught him off guard. And probably, not all decks run 2 Lysander, so by using that one, He may just assume that I only run the one and anything else is safe, and I only need to take 2 more prizes. He has 2 heavily damaged Seismitoads, and there we go. That Seismitoad EX has 90 on him. Pyroar is ready to go with, yeah, I just discard the energy to do the 90, and that knocks him out. So a very close game. Came down to a 1-card prize difference. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say. I thought it was a pretty good match. Hope everyone enjoyed, and stay tuned for more.